What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow chilling like always with the two little vatos locos for life. Averno, Atlantis. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. I'm Big Elbow. Comic hauls is what I mostly do. And just so you know, my collecting style is I want good comics. I want them at good prices. Um, I don't really go hunting for keys or spec books, but if I find them, I don't mind. Like, I enjoy that part of the hobby, and I also enjoy finding a key book or a hot book in the dollar bins that I spend most of my time digging in. Um, so what I got today is some stuff that I picked up at the Cape and Cowl Con. That was in Alameda, in Northern California. This is the second time I went. The first time I went, it was at a different brewery in Berkeley. This time it was at the Faction Brewery in Alameda. And what I'm going to show you today is the books that I picked up from like the creators that made them that were there. And there was an impressive lineup of comic creators there. It was free to get in. Man, it was fucking cool. I highly recommend if you're ever in the area when they're doing that. It was presented by Vault Comics, the publisher, and also Cape and Cowl is a comic book shop in Oakland, and it was their con. Again, free to get in, and let me show you some stuff, some non-comic stuff. It's cool because it is a brewery, so my wife went with me. Shout out to Big Baby Mama. This is some stuff that she bought. So I'm too cheap, I wouldn't have bought it. So I'm glad that she was there because. So this is just a glass. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's the logo for the con, which you can get a better look at right here. She bought these IPAs that they made just for the con. And again, like I'm too cheap, I wouldn't have bought this stuff. So I'm glad that she was there because otherwise I wouldn't have got this stuff. If you can see there, that's like the same. It's not the same, but it's pretty close. Anyways, yeah. So there was those, and then she bought these just to be nice for me. She knows I'm a big MF Doom fan, so she got me these little pins. I'm not sure what I'll do with them. Maybe I'll throw them on my backpack or something. But yeah, so she bought a glass of the beer, and I think this came with the 4-pack. This glass did. But she also bought a glass to drink, and it was if you like IPAs, it is a decent IPA. She doesn't really like IPAs also. Anyways, so that said, these are just a guy was selling these kind of like bootleg comics that he made. Ghost Rider, that's like I was a teenage Ghost Rider, and you can see it's like looks like a Thrasher skateboarding magazine. So I don't know, maybe I think Ghost Rider might be a skateboarder instead of a. That's pretty cool. Ghost Rider on a skateboard instead of a motorcycle. That's pretty dope. I never seen that take before, and he was real cool. He was like. I asked him how much, and he was like, whatever you want to pay me. And I was like, oh man, I don't want to insult you. And he's like, no, really, whatever you want to pay me. I was like, so $5 for both of them? And he's like, yeah, that's cool. So, and here's his socials right here. Adam Chun. And the other one was this Silver Surfer Gray. There's the socials right there, and these are pretty cool, man. Like, I like that kind of stuff. And then so I got this sketchbook. You know what? I already had one of these that I bought like 5 years ago at a Stockton Con from this guy Matt Harding, and it's a pretty cool sketchbook, man. On one side, it's a sketchbook. On the other side, it's like a short story, this hooligan, which I remember being pretty good. And And I think I have one of these pop apocalypse comics. Yeah, his art is pretty dope. And that was $5. This I bought a print. I bought a couple prints from this guy. These prints were $5 each. No, this one was 10. This big one. And the small one was 5. But he gave me a deal where I ended up paying 5 for those two. Where I ended up paying 5 for that. In total, I paid $5 a piece for these things. So this character, Yan Lee's Lucha Cop, I was like, man, that looks like one of my fucking characters. I can't believe I didn't think of that first. Actually, I did make a character that looks kind of like that, but I didn't name him Lucha Cop. He was more like I was thinking he'd be like a 007 type. There's a print, and here's the actual book. And this looks pretty cool, man. Looking at the inside. You know, Lucha Cop doing Lucha Cop shit. With the glass of wine in his hand. Yeah, so I thought that was cool, man. Like I said, this is a character that I can relate to, like my kind of. I swear, I think this would be a character I would come up with, and that's always going to be easy sell. When you get me on something like that. Now this one, the guy who did it wasn't there, but I guess one of his partners was there. So I saw this featured on Cartoonist Kayfabe, this Death of Power, and it's some wild ass shit, man. I'm just gonna show the back cover real fast, and that's about all I'll show because I don't want to get shut down on YouTube. So yeah, that's cool, man. Like. I had seen this on Cartoonist Kayfabe. I missed that channel. It was a great channel. I'm glad to buy this. Decent price, $10. Easy buy. This was kind of an impulse buy. I just thought I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool to have the gangster rap coloring book. I gave it a quick glance and I was like, oh, I've seen some pretty cool stuff. As you hear playing in the background. It doesn't really look, I don't know. It was Trick Daddy. We want easy. But yeah, I don't know. It probably wasn't worth $10, but I don't know. Just to have it was kind of, I thought it was kind of cool. Nah, fuck Ice Cube. He used to be cool, but he eat a dick now pretty much. But yeah, anyways, like I said, just to have it, like why not? I know I could have spent my money a little bit better though. And then I picked these up for my I picked up one for myself. I picked up this one for myself. Cul-de-sac by Jonathan Wayshak. He was there. He was pretty cool. And that was only $5. He didn't charge nothing for a signature. Even my partner's, the book I got from my partner, he did a little remark on the inside. It was kind of funny. As I asked him, I was like, "How much you charge for a remark?" And he was like, "What's a remark?" I was like a little sketch on the end. Oh, and he's like, "I don't charge nothing for that." So it's not the greatest remark, but I mean, like, if you ain't charging for it, how can you really complain? But yeah, the art in this book looks pretty fucking cool. So I'm glad I got myself a copy. I considered pre-ordering this, but I didn't. But I'm gonna have to look for the other issues now because the art in this looks really cool. It's on some like grainy paper too. Like, yeah, so I got again, I got one of those for me, one of those for my partner Warlock. This I got from my partner Warlock from Maria Wolf. That's a little bit out of my price range, but there's a Sig right there. But that's what he wanted, so I got it for him. Um, and then I got this book here, the Not Forgotten Anthology, and he was telling me these are the world's best public domain superhero, and just a bunch of different artists doing their thing. And you can see there, I should have got the signed by, because the guy that I bought that sketchbook from, he did the cover on this. What the hell did I do with that book? Oh, here it goes. This guy, this Matt Harding, he did the cover on this. But the guy that I bought it from, where did he sign it at? Well, he signed it here. Moon Girl. And I think it was this guy. Or maybe it was artist. Shit. I don't know. What does that look like it says? I don't know. One of them signed it. Anyways, the book looks pretty cool. There's some good stuff in here. You got some wrestling, of course. I'm gonna scoop it. But yeah, not everyone looks like a winner, but some of them look pretty cool. So, and that was like $10. So I was all right with that. So anyways, this was the big prize though of the con for me, was picking this up from Alexis Ziriot. I only needed one book to complete this run, but he had the collection, and for $10, I seen somebody else there at the con selling it for $20. So I bought it from the creator, from Alexis Ziriot, for $10, and with a Sig and a remark. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'll take that. That was cool, man. I was really happy about that. If you guys don't know Alexis Ziriot, just man, just he's one of what I call the wild boys, you know, of comics, and really like especially with the coloring and stuff. But yeah, check out Space Riders and this Night Hunters book. It's good stuff, man. Like, just really good art. Again, I love the coloring on this. But that's not Alexis Ziriot, obviously, but that one is. So yeah, I was real happy to find that. That was the big one for me. And then to get it for $10, signed, remark, and all that, pretty cool. So those were the books that I bought from the creators themselves, and the SIGs, all that good stuff, and the extras, the beer. Again, if you're ever in town when they're doing the Cape and Cowl Con, which they seem to do in August, I highly recommend checking it out. There's no cover price. They do appreciate a donation if you want to do that. I didn't. I figure I spend money in there. That was my donation, and they got fucking money, man. Up north, in that part of California, they got fucking money, so I didn't feel too bad. I don't know, you can call me a cheapskate or whatever in the comments if you want, but that's just me. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, guess what? You got good taste. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, all that good stuff. Questions, comments, all that is appreciated. Recommendations, you see what I like. And definitely check out my IG and stay tuned, because I still got the books, the comic books, the cheap books that I bought, and also a mystery box that I'm gonna do I'm gonna open up, and well, I don't go live, but I'll do it on camera. I won't open it up until then. So keep an eye on the channel for the next couple weeks, and I'm gonna try and get those up as soon as I can. So thanks for watching, and like I always say, get off YouTube, read some fucking comics.